pounds of tripe, which is cow guts laid out, but they did not thaw out. So Rosie. So I laid down at 11, and at 11:40, Rosie's wandering around the room. I don't know how she got out of her crate, but okay, feed your puppies again. And then I slept, I don't know, I think I was up at 1 or 2, and I think I fed at 2:30 till 3:11, and then I laid down till 6:30. So I felt pretty good today. We'll see as this accumulates, right? I need new tires on this van. So someone else texted me today. I need a designated day to get out AKC paperwork, because I've had several requests last week and I haven't got out. And I don't mind sending them out. I don't mind sending them out a bit. It's just stopping long enough to do it. And Lily was struggling with her math today, which is frustrating for her, and I wasn't out there, so I didn't see her doing this. It really aggravates me because my older sister is a mathematical engineer. She's an electrical engineer, and she taught calculus at a college level. At a college, she taught calculus, and Lily was with me last fall, and we were headed to a dog show, and she just kept working on this one math problem for 2 or 3 hours, and I'm like, honey, she goes, well, I can't figure it out. And we called my sister. Now, my sister, who had taught calculus at college, could not figure out what these people wanted either. It didn't make any sense. What they were asking for made no sense. So it really helped Lily to realize that it's not her. It's the way these math problems were laid out, and it was not clear what they were asking for. It wasn't clear at all, and this was some graphs. So anyway, my sister talked to her for 45 minutes, and they finally did figure out perhaps what the answer should be or could be, but it was a graph. It wasn't like calculus or algebra. Anyway, I'm not saying you shouldn't do math in school. I'm just saying in my adult life, I have never had to divide fractions. Sorry, haven't had to do that. And I think it's just frustrating for someone that's not their natural, that they don't. Yeah, we should all be able to add, subtract, make change, maintain a checkbook, do some basic algebra, but I don't know about the basic algebra. It's not something that I've used in my life. I've survived well without it, okay? And it just aggravates me that if you've looked at the new math that they're wanting the grade scholars to do, it's the dumbing down of America. It's so stupid. I cannot believe that America even thought this was a good idea. I know enough about math to know that the new math is not what we need to be teaching our children. You're not going to produce a mathematical genius doing that. So let me get off my soapbox. Rosie's puppies are doing fine. She's giving a little bit of milk. I may use Bunny tonight before I go to bed, so I can try to get, 3 or 4 hours before they want some more. Because she'll go bloop, bloop, bloop. Bunny's puppies are 5 weeks old Saturday, so she still does have some milk. Plenty enough milk to fill up these little bitty newborns. And they're not little. They're big newborns. So I got a lot of things cooking, and a lot of things cooking. which is getting Lux back. I don't know if I'll run up for Mother's Day to St. Louis and take him back. Right now, it'd be no big deal to drive 6 hours, but after a week of nursing newborns, we'll see how I feel. And then it would be leaving my newborns with Tim, so. We will see. I'm at Walmart and all the pretty flowers. I need to buy some dirt for some of my beautiful flowering trees that we bought for the dog show, and they were beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful flowering trees. Tiny came by today and we ran to town, but we ran right back. So my P.O. box, I wanted a big box and they didn't have anything at the time, and so now they do. So they're going to charge me for my 444, which is great. I like that. It's easy to remember, right? 444. Then I've got another one, 139 or 136 or something like that. And I'm not interested in changing my P.O. box. And it's a drawer. It's a big drawer. So they're just going to throw all my overflow down into the drawer, which is great, except the drawer is $100 and something a year, and my P.O. box is, I don't know, 80 something like that a year. I did not bring a dog to town with me, and I should have, but I just didn't, because I need to get back and chop 40 pounds of chicken and feed my dogs. And it's 5:55, and I have to feed puppies again in an hour and 5 minutes. So I'm off to Walmart. I need to get Tanya's steam cleaner in here and clean this van from the last C-section. It's still got some blood back there. This one, we put Rosie in a crate, and she did. She bled and bled, but I just took the crate out and washed it out. I don't know. What else? My saddle is in a container in Iowa. The lady mailed it April the 9th. Please, if you pray, please, please pray I get my saddle. She mailed it the 9th. It was a Friday, they told her it would be to me by Tuesday, April the 9th. April the 9th. I found out it is in a container in Iowa, and they're not going to move the container until the container is full. And when they move it, where are they going to move it to? Memphis, and then it has to wait till it's full to get to Little Rock, and then, I don't know, it has to wait till it's full to get to Fayetteville before it gets to me. I'm like, you have my saddle hostage, and I want my saddle. If I need to file a lawsuit, I will. It's May. This was shipped over 3 weeks ago. 3 weeks ago last Friday. If you didn't want to deliver it, why didn't you just tell us that you weren't going to deliver it? Anyway, I'm trying not to lose energy over this, but I am more than a little upset. But on a good note, my countertops are coming in tomorrow. We're going to be, they've had the Cambria for a long time, but they're going to put them in tomorrow. And this is a probably more than 10-year dream that I picked out. It's called Buckingham, and it's called Cambria, and it has been, and I've had this piece, and I have dreamed about having these countertops, and I couldn't in my old house because it wasn't a slab home, it was a foundation home, and the countertops were going to be too heavy. So I am so excited about this because I want to do my ebook on how to feed raw, and I'm going to be doing the videoing in my kitchen, and the countertops are going to go all the way up the back to the beautiful cabinets. And once I get my countertops in, the guy's going to come back out and finish my cabinets. I pray. And I'm getting an island, which I never thought I would really want, but I did not know my kitchen was going to be this big either. And so I think I'm going to like this island. It's going to have plenty of room between the island and the refrigerator, and I can get stuff out of the refrigerator, turn around and put it on the island. Although honestly, This just all seems like a dream. We've been here 3 years in August, and of course we moved here. There was nothing but a piece of property, right? And the milk barn and the corrals. But yes, it's I don't know, maybe it's anticlimactic, right? But I'm grateful. And after last week, when I walked into the milk barn and there was a flame as the scissors had caught on fire and caught the curtain was singed and melted, but it had not burst into flames when I walked in. I just, as I was praying and walking this morning, have decided to be grateful and humbly grateful. So I'm trying to stick right there and not be mad about the saddle. But I paid $1,200 for the saddle. I kind of like my saddle. I just feel like the post office was pretty crummy of them to take my saddle and not tell the lady, hey, it could be the middle of the summer before her saddle actually gets there, but this will be $123. I mean, we could have went to UPS, right? Hello. Never use the post office. Good advice. All right, on that good advice, I'm signing off. Bye.